A local health center wants to keep families at ease when a loved one is in the hospital. Officials say recently Sarah Bush Lincoln was named a Nurses Improving Care for Healthsystem Elders member, also known as NICHE. They say this means the hospital is focused on providing patient-centered care for older adults, and this will give families peace of mind when a loved one is in the hospital. Today, I spoke with some Sarah Bush Lincoln Health Center directors to see what this NICHE program is all about.
NICHE stands for Nurses Improving the Care of Healthsystem Elders.
And Sarah Bush Lincoln Health Center is helping their elderly patients' needs by implementing NICHE.
It's really a program that gives our caregivers at the bedside some tools and an education of how to care for the elderly population.
NICHE provides for additional training for our nursing staff as well as for implementation of evidence-based practices.
This means they will have to figure out how they can best meet the patient's needs.
So one of the things that we're really going to focus on is our delirium protocol. A lot of times when the elderly adult comes into the hospital, even when they're from home alone, sometimes they become confused with the new surroundings.
She says it can be scary for patients coming into a hospital. So the goal of this is to help give loved ones peace of mind that their loved ones are in good hands. Health officials want to prevent things like falls and pressure injuries because those with delirium are more prone to these things.
So delirium is really an acute onset of confusion or sometimes even hallucinations that puts our patients more at risk for injury.
That's what our focus is, to get to those highest risk patients and improve the quality of care that they're receiving.
Hallman says she's glad NICHE will be implemented in Sarah Bush because she knows what it's like for a loved one to be in the hospital.
I had a grandpa who was 95, and he would come into the hospital and be so confused, and sometimes nobody knew how to handle that, and that was scary as a family member. And I think that this gives our staff the tools to be able to best care for our patients, which is always what we're looking for.
Bruce Morgan says Sarah Bush is one of the 500 participating hospitals across the United States to be a part of NICHE. Officials say 6 nurses are being trained to earn the Geriatric Resource Nurse designation.